Hello, welcome to Unwinding With Me, Chronically Happy. I am so fatigued, guys. I've done way too much over the last few days. I still need to finish my bedtime routine. It is 12:44 in the morning. I have physical therapy at 10 a.m. I need to try and take Stormy Dog to the park because I couldn't today. Oh, I'm not covering up my mic. I need to have a better microphone so I can do this better and quieter. So, I wasn't able to take Stormy Dog to the park today to go play. I was energized enough just to get barely enough stuff done. I can't even get my floors cleaned. I can barely make my bed. My bed is a mess right now. My life's a mess right now. My calendar just keeps filling up, and I haven't even written all my appointments down in my book yet on my calendar. Like, this week is just so busy. I don't even write down my chiro appointments. I have chiro like every freaking Monday. Chiro. Chiro. Like, dude, that is the disabled life. That's what it's like being disabled, having doctor appointments every day, sometimes 2-3 times a day. I have appointments to go to, labs to draw, MRIs to have, labs drawn, emails to write. I spent like several hours online researching doctors for my friend as a self-proclaimed social worker. I wrote down multitudes of doctors that are potential good matches for her, and kind of for me. I kind of could use a new gastroenterologist. I got, let's see how many I wrote down. I wrote down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doctors that I'm going to call on her behalf tomorrow to try and get her lined up with a good doctor that has the credentials that we're looking for to help her get the treatment that she needs that her insurance will cover. So I've taken time out of my time to do that for her. And I'm exhausted. My neck is hurting so bad. I've been in so much pain today. Like, so much pain. The nerve pain in my thoracic, my neck has been so unbearable. My mom had to serve me dinner in bed tonight. Like, I couldn't even do anything for myself after I just got home, basically. I couldn't even fold my laundry. It's piled up in front of my computer. I can't tomorrow until I get that done. Like, all my laundry. I hate it when I'm, let alone my workstation, and the garage is a complete mess. I have like 5 totes to finish going through and getting boxes ready to send out, Christmas cards to fill out, boxes to send to my friends of applesauce and pickles and trinkets and jewelry I haven't made yet because I just can't sit down and get my crafting done because I have so many other things to do. So I did make a lot of progress, though. I made progress in I wrote my VA doctor to, after I messaged my friend to use his address so I can use the traveling vet program and essentially stay at his house to be able to see a Bend VA doctor, and then get that doctor to refer me to the specialist in Bend that does my kind of spinal cord surgeries. She is my only hope. She is the only doctor that would help me. I'm in big trouble if I can't get in to see her. I'm so scared of it not working out because the VA is notorious for messing things up. And I hate leaving my VA team because they're so good, but I can't use them as the team to refer me to this community care provider. Not under another Portland VA network. I need to use that VA network. I have to. Otherwise, this will not work. I have to have a Bend address and a Bend doctor to refer me to this Bend neurosurgeon because she only operates on Bend, Oregon residents. I think it's stupid, and it sucks that I have to go through this loophole, but it is the only chance I have. Only chance I have of getting the help I need. Because she will not take my Medicare, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure she won't. And I'm pretty sure she will not take me on as a patient because I'm kind of complicated. All of her patients are complicated. That's why she's restricting to the amount of patients that she has at any given time. And since there's so much of a need for her, she can retire at any point. My other neurosurgeon that did my last spinal cord surgery, he retired. I mean, he did over thousands of these surgeries, and he did them like every day, like all day long. That's all he did. But usually it's on pediatric patients. That he was the only doctor that was willing to take on adult patients. Adult patients have a harder time healing and not bouncing back the way they should, and then they end up retethering. And so neurosurgeons don't like to take that chance. I am willing to take that chance. I don't care what it takes. I need relief. I can't live like this. I can't live like this with the amount of pain at times like this on a regular basis. On occasion, okay, yeah, from overdoing it, I can see that, and I have overdone it, and I can see why. But this is not normal to feel this way. This is not normal. The pain that I'm feeling is not normal, and I'm having a lot of ear pain and something going on in my head with my ear nerve. Maybe it's resolved. I haven't had that many issues as of lately, but things change at a moment's notice with me all the time with EDS. You never know what's going to happen from one minute to the next. I can just look the wrong way and breathe at the wrong moment, and then muscle spasm all day long, all night long, and then inflammation, and then nerve pain, and then inflammation, and then muscle spasm, and then twitching, and then vibration, and then numbness and tingling, and then pain, and then you wake up like every couple of hours because of it. And it just, I hate whenever I go to my VA medical record, it really disheartens me. I have so much medical PTSD because of my doctors. So many doctors saying that I have somatic delusion disorder. Basically saying that all of my medical problems are brought on because I think about them. And because I think about these problems, I have these problems. They're saying that my mental state is what's causing my physical symptoms to happen. No. My mental state is because of these physical symptoms happening, and I'm scared, and I didn't know what they were for the longest time because they never would help me. And because of me learning what was wrong is the only reason I'm getting the help I receive now. It's the only help. I help myself. And I'm helping others now. But I have to be able to help myself first. And I have to take care of myself and take care of everything I need to. Which I'm not always good at. I'm not good at taking care of myself all the time. It's hard. It's hard when you fall and you hit your head and have a concussion and then have to drive 60 miles in the dark at 1 o'clock in the morning in the rain with astigmatism that's bad to drive at night and a concussion 60 miles in poor conditions because I've only got myself. I don't have anybody else. I don't have people I can call in an emergency and be like, can you come pick me up 60 miles away? I don't have that kind of stability or friendships. I'm trying to gain some. I'm trying. It's hard to make friends as you're older. I'm not even that old. I'm 44, but I'm too old and I'm too young for the people that don't work. So I'm friends with a lot of old people. But they're through my mom's friends, and she's making them through the senior center, and I'm trying the best that I can. I'm just not getting anywhere fast enough. But I do have good news to share. My good news is that I got reached out on my Facebook Messenger for another research study story awareness. It's from a company in the UK, London, UK. And they're going to pay me for a 50-minute interview so I can tell them my story about my illnesses and my sicknesses and what I've tried for treatments and what helps me. And I am so excited to be such a great advocate for awareness. And I love that my information is being sold to these research companies or pharmaceutical companies or whoever these foundations are that have money that they want to help. Of course I want to help. I want to help figure this out for everybody. I want others not to suffer like I suffer. I want nobody to suffer. I need to go finish some of my nighttime routine. I need my sinus rinse. I need to do my face wash. I already can tell I have a mast cell reaction from my food. I ate something different for dinner tonight, and I had a hard time swallowing. I could barely choke down my food. Usually the country graver that my parents make, the gluten-free country graver that they make, has been fine, but tonight I kept choking on it. I couldn't, my throat was just rejecting it. It just was no. I've got disordered eating, 100%. Medically induced disordered eating. I can't eat throughout the day because once I eat, I fall asleep. I have narcolepsy from sleep. I just cannot stay awake after I eat, no matter what time of day. So when I eat dinner, I'm usually gaming when I eat dinner. So that helps stimulate me enough to keep me awake, but during the day, that doesn't work because I have nobody to game with. And so I try to stay awake by socializing on video chat with my friends or Facebook Messenger or interacting on any of my social media platforms. Right now I'm trying to post more videos on YouTube, so I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting back into the routine of it all. I've been struggling so hard since I started these infusions. I can't wait to show you guys infusion day and what it's like to be in the day in the life of my infusion day for my immunodeficiency disease. I can't wait to show you guys what that's like, to show my invisible illness to its max. But the things I do to help negate my disabilities, I'm about to show you how I help modify my life a little. So in my bathroom here, turn off that. I have my thick memory foam bath mat. What I do is I take it, pick it up and fold it in half so it's really extra cushiony. And then that's why I get down on my knees and I do all my makeup. I mean, I have to do a lot of my makeup standing up because my mirror's up here, but I'm starting to do a lot more things on my knees because just standing really is hard to do. I'm losing my mobility by the day, the longer I wait to have surgery. I'm trying my best to keep my mobility up, but it is so damn difficult. So difficult, guys. So, let me go warm up my sinus rinse and I'll be back. So, for my sinus rinse, I use the NeilMed sinus rinse. It's really just basically like salt water or salt with another 1 or 2 molecules of something else. And then this is my budesonide, which is the only thing that has prevented me from having multiple more sinus surgeries. I've had 5 nose surgeries on my sinuses, including 1 rhinoplasty, because I'm like, well, give me a little smaller of a nose. I still have a big freaking bulbous nose, though. It's just like my dad's side of the family nose. So they didn't shave that much off. I wish they would have. I wanted a little more button, small nose. Whatever. It was free. It was military, and it wasn't the best of surgeries. Like, I had a lot of bruising. They, like, really beat me up on the inside. I wish I had a better rhinoplasty on top of my sinoplasty. I'm not going to record this part because this part's gross, but essentially I hold my I hold my nose or my head down, I squirt this up one nostril and it goes up and irrigates the sinuses and it comes out the other side. That's how it works. It's a rinse. It rinses things out. I tell you what, I did this like 5 times a day when I had COVID or whenever I have any other kind of like sinus congestion or sickness or cold, which I don't really get sick anymore. I'm just chronically sick. It's like having a mild cold and like mild flu all the time. So like, I don't know what it's like to be like super sick unless I got COVID again, which please, no, I need some wood. I don't want COVID again. I mean, I know it's here to stay, but, you know, if I can try and avoid it, I'm going to. I'm still going to mask at times, even though I hate masking. So, let me sinus rinse one real fast. Alright, just finish that out, and then I rinse this out, and then try and, like, let it air dry. Not out in the open, because of poop particles. And I have to use distilled water, which I keep under the sink as well, out of out of the open air. Alright. Excuse me. Excuse me. I just brushed my teeth. Also, I do use makeup removers, palettes. I haven't worn any makeup today, but I might have remnants on from yesterday, but I couldn't get off of my makeup wipe yesterday, so I'm going to go ahead and just try and wipe it down anyways. Starting with my eye in the very fragile area. And I hardly ever wear anything, but when I do, it's usually just mascara, a little bit of eyeshadow, sometimes just mascara and no eyeshadow, and then the rest of the time it's just lipstick. If I wear any makeup, it's mostly lipstick. I don't really like to wear much else. I'm trying to be careful so I don't like rub my gentle soft skin, because it's a very gentle velvety skin having EDS, and so the most fragile of skin is like near your eye, your woman parts, you know, and your skin is very fragile on the face because it sees the most sunlight and UV. I try to use different parts of the towelette so I don't reuse the same and rub the grease or whatever else back in. Little circles to try and exfoliate a little bit. I did have a little bit of makeup, it looks like. You can barely tell. I don't really have much of anything on, but there's still, it's good to be cleaning your face. Little right in here, especially. I know I touched my nose a little bit today. I'm hoping that, you know, with my shopping in the public today at brick and mortar stores, and with a little bit of touching up my face, that I didn't, like, touch anybody else's bad germs. I try not to touch my face when I'm out in public, and if I do, I try to sanitize ahead of time. Sometimes it's an unconscious thing. But yeah, that doesn't look too bad. But I'm still going to go over with just warm water to wipe off any chemical process cell on the skin. I just got my regular clean towel, washcloth. Sinus drainage. And then and open my pores up a little bit. All right. Turn that a little bit there. So, just as I'm trying to make this routine. I didn't do it for a couple nights. I've been just too tired, man. I just haven't been able to do all my self-care routine, which is so important. I mean, even if you're just beginning, like just one time a week, try and work your way up to 2-3 times a week. Like it's so important to take care of yourself. Take care of the things you need to take care of. Like, I can't believe I stopped procrastinating and I made 2 very important emails today about my health care. One of them, my doctor's is out due to a family emergency. So I'm glad I had a plan B in place, and I already had that all taken care of for this week with my MRIs. Because I set up the billing for next week when I get my social security check. Might as well use my makeup wipe to clean up some of my counter. I really do need to clean my bathroom properly again. I feel so nice. Okay, no more of that. Just wipe the counter down with it now. And then I'm going to use paper towel to dab dry. Looks like I have a little bit of something up there, but I'm going to lotion up. I wish I had some good night serum for my eyes to keep under here. That would be nice. I am going to get better into skincare. I am going to look into it. If anybody has any suggestions, please let me know down in the comment section of what I could be adding to my skincare routine in the evening to help myself have less wrinkles. Especially right here. I'm trying to like wrinkle them out. Get the skin to lay flatter. Stop crinkling my nose. With enough, you could actually really start to sculpt your own skin if you did it enough, honestly. Skin are always exfoliating dead skin cells off of you. Your skin is always regenerating. Every single day you're losing it. That is why you have dust in your house. Dust is old skin cells. So you need to get used to that. But I am nice and lotioned up now. Gosh, I look old. I look really pale too. Do I look pale in this lighting to y'all? Like, don't I feel like I look a little yellow. I don't know if it's because of my lotion I just put on, or if it's because my liver function is just starting to go downhill with all the meds. It could be anything. And I have to think about these things. I have to advocate for myself. If I didn't, nobody else would. And I would go as probably natural causes according to doctors, and that would not be the case. It will be because of medical neglect. If I ever get to the point where I cannot advocate for myself anymore. I hope I never get to that point, but there is a very large possibility I may not be able to advocate for myself someday. I'm a very large stroke risk. So knowing that. Oh God, what could I do for my hair? I need to do something more for my hair. I am so not a girly girl. I never had like times with my mom doing my hair. I mean, as a little girl, but like not as an adult woman. Like, kind of grown past that, and I help her dye her hair. Please, she don't help me dye my hair because I dye my hair different colors. It's not colors that she would do. I actually like to dye my hair gray. I love gray hair. I love gray hair. I want gray hair again so bad. So I'll put this in my drawer. Go hang this up in the laundry. That goes in the trash. Oops. I should not quit my day job. And I need to put my rug back. There we go. fell over. So that is Unwinding With Me. I have changed my MRI days. I have tried to change my address to get things started for surgery. I'm looking for a gastroenterologist for myself and more so for my friend. Excuse me, part of the thing with the sinus rinsing. Shouldn't lay down afterwards, but that is so much easier not holding it. It is so fatiguing to take care of myself all the way. It's hard. Yeah, these are my pajama pants. I put them on. The sweater is so comfortable. I would love to sleep in it, but I'm in like a tank top that I'm going to sleep in. And hold on, guys. I'm struggling with my necklace. I started it. Oh, sinus rinse. Oh. Ugh. Sinus rinse problems, necklace problems at the same time. Okay, there we go. This is my favorite choker in the world. I hardly ever take off my jewelry once I put it on. But since this is a little more fragile, I decided I'm going to take it off each night. So I feel naked without anything on, though. So I'm going to put my other chokers on. These are my normal chokers that I normally wear. But this one is my absolute favorite, and it came with a headband, and it was like so cheap at Walmart. I've almost been tempted to buy a second one just so I could get a new one because this one's so getting old and ratty. But it's just a single heart on a chain. And that's all it is. It's my favorite necklace. The choker. I just feel like it adds to just that much to both of these. I love it. I love having my little chokers. And I love people thinking that these are tattoos. It's so funny. And the only reason I have a band-aid on is because I have a hangnail on my thumb that I've been catching non-stop, like for weeks, and my nails are actually looking kind of nice for once. I keep breaking them in the middle, so I keep having to cut them down. So one by one I'm cutting them. This one's next. This hasn't chipped yet, but these ones all have. But it's nice to finally have my fingernails looking good again. They're not used to looking so nice, especially this middle one. It's actually not super bad at the moment, but yeah, it's still got issues. And my thumb, this one has issues usually too, but it's these two. But now that I'm treating my immunodeficiency, I think it's really helping. I'm really glad I finally found a doctor to give me the right meds, but now it's time to change doctors because this doctor is under a lot of lawsuits. My friend that I'm trying to help, she's ready to sue him too. And I don't blame her with what's going on between her and her primary care doctor. Oh my gosh, I would want to sue so bad. Oh my gosh. But my meds are finally starting to kick in. So I can finally get some sleep and get a little drool started. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. And look at my stretchy skin. My skin is so stretchy, dude. Look at this. Look how stretchy this is. Hold up. There's even stretchier than this. But yeah, this is like some stretchy skin. It's because of my collagen. I have a connective tissue disease, you guys. My skin is so extra stretchy, which makes my blood vessels stretchy, which makes my blood veins roll when I anticipate them to poke. So every time they tell me poke, my veins roll and disappear because they tell me about it, and I can subconsciously move my blood vessels and veins. I'm that sensitive. I can tell what's going on inside my body at all times. I feel it. I feel everything. And so I wish doctors would listen to me because I'm telling them this is what's going on. And it can all be logically explained by science, and it's beyond me why doctors don't listen. And I haven't had a doctor gaslight me in a while, but so many of my friends are still getting gaslit so bad right now. And it's just a tad triggering for me too, but only because I want to help them so bad, because I had so many problems myself getting help. I hate seeing others having so many struggles. So I'm here to help. I'm here to advocate for those that just don't feel strong enough. I'm here for those that have thought about unaliving themselves, and some of them recently. I've been a savior for some. I just wish I had more saviors for me. Not that I'm ever, I mean, I'm living till I'm 100, like disease and all, but like, I do have my bad days too, and I need people to be there for me and help hype me up and lift me up too. It's exhausting lifting everybody else up and then not getting lifted up in return. I need help too, yo. I'm dead and full of energy, and I can't do much now. So this is what it's like. You guys see me on the go. You see me on my dash cams. This is said results of that. Still gotta put my hat away from earlier. Like, I can't barely move, guys. If I do it slow, I try and calculate my movements. My hair is getting so long. It's so long. I can't wait to do something with it for EDC again this year. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I really want to shave my hair again and dye it some colors. But I don't know. I feel like I might not just stay natural and do nothing because I have no money and I can't afford to do a nice fancy hair appointment and such. So here's my edema face starting to poof out. So it's because of the food I ate today and it didn't agree with my body. And so now I get swelling face and swollen body. And here's my bruises from my infusion. This last time I infused my arm, I have a bruise there. One here, and one here. So I did bruise myself. So I just want you all to know, I mean, I'm still here. I'm still kicking. This is this disabled life. This is unwinding with a disabled person. And my last thoughts before bed I'm just so satisfied that I got a game with 2 of my friends tonight. Even though I couldn't barely talk. I get made fun of because of my groaning, because I have a hard time breathing, so I have a lot of catching my breath under my breath, like, And so, yeah, I get made fun of, and so it's supposed to make me, like, tough love, but, like, dude, it's not the 90s anymore. It's not talk trash constantly. It's like you find one thing that bothers somebody about something and then you just continuously pick on them about it. So I'm going to find some insults to continuously pick on him about. So treat others how you want to be treated. So everything is a competition. That is what I've been told by my 2 guy friends that I hung out with tonight. Everything's a competition. So we shall see, because I got the most critical kills. And I've been keeping the most critical kills and zombie kills over my gaming buddy for the last 2 weeks, roughly. I have beat him every time on critical kills. He may have me on total kills, but I've got quality kills over quantity. And I kind of want to play some multiplayer just to do that and up my freaking KD again. Because practice does get you better. I can't believe that I'm starting the season at 1.2 KD. Like, every new Call of Duty game now, I'm starting with a higher KD. I used to start at 0.30, guys. I have jumped from 0.30 to 1.20 on my KD, which is my kill-death ratio, meaning positive numbers are above 1. I was 0.30, under 1. Like, I got killed way more than I did killing. So to go from 0.3 KD to 1.2 KD at the beginning of a season blows my mind, because I never thought I'd see the day. And I feel confident enough to be able to play with the guys, and I'm still top of the leaderboard half the time. I did good for myself. I feel good enough to do ranked, and I've done a couple ranked matches, but I just don't care for search and destroy, and that's what everybody loves, and I'm like, whatever. I'd much rather do hardpoint or domination. I like objective-based games instead of just team deathmatch, which is fine. You know, if that's what my crew wants to play, that's what I would play. But my crew wants to play zombies, and so I'm going to play zombies, and then I have to play multiplayer by myself. But I'm gaining a girl gaming crew, and I can't wait to play with both of them. So we'll see what happens. I love you all. Have a wonderful evening. I'm going to go, and maybe I'll do an updated dash cam. Maybe not. We'll see. Peace out, you all.